Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. You're gonna see a quick shot of this in our other, but this is gonna be a separate video. So we have been doing the challenge of $300, how long can we make it last? We think we're gonna make it last about 2 weeks, and in that 2 weeks we'll save about $200 worth of money. So I'm using that $200 to restock my pantry. So if you go back to our pantry challenge, we'll link it below, where I told you what I would buy, adding $5 a week to my grocery budget. I told you very specific things that I would put in my pantry. So then I went through, I looked at that whole list that I had done, and I'm restocking stuff that we use very regularly in our house. You will notice that I do not have like frozen corn on the table because we don't use that often. It's a nice thing to have, but I don't use it often, so I didn't need it. But you'll also notice some of these things I doubled, or I got the bigger package. So I will talk through that as we go. So the first thing I got is a 25-pound bag of flour. In the pantry challenge, I bought a 5-pound bag of flour. So this is 5 times as much as I bought for the pantry challenge. This is bought because we are going to continue the challenge of the $300 for a few days longer if we can, but flour would have been one of the things we would have run out of. But I will not use this on the challenge you're gonna see until I tell you that we're opening a new bag. We like cornbread, so I bought 2 packages of cornmeal. In the original one, I only bought 1. Granulated sugar. In the original one, I only bought a 4-pound bag of sugar, but here I bought 10 pounds. In the pantry challenge, I bought brown sugar also because it's very good for baking. But because I've been building up my pantry for years, I use molasses. I have a big container of molasses that I bought at Sam's Club a while ago, and I put that in with my white sugar to make brown sugar. So I'm not purchasing brown sugar for my pantry because I already have molasses stored, which stores for a long time. So I bought sugar for the pantry. Okay, I bought Teddy's peanut butter. So one of the things we talked about in this challenge is being able to save money on our regular meals so that we can splurge on some meals, but we can also buy better quality things that we're choosing to buy. And so Teddy's peanut butter, the ingredients are peanuts and salt. Instead of the Great Value peanut butter that I've been buying that has sugar and stuff in it, and seed oil, I wanted to buy a better quality. But when you're on a budget, you have to buy what's available. And so peanut butter, the Great Value brand has been what has been in our budget, but now I'm able to afford this in our budget. We like to keep pineapple on hand because we use it in a cake, and it's just nice to have an extra fruit. We use cocoa regularly. We use vanilla regularly. I bought 4 cans of diced tomatoes because we use these in a lot of different things, and they're really great to have on hand to make easy meals. Garlic. I bought this big tub of garlic, but you see it's missing. When we got the garlic, it was open.
It was laying on its side.
And leaking all over our containers. It wasn't even sealed. So I wrote back to Walmart. This is one thing that's really great about Walmart is they refund really readily. So do not take advantage of the program. I am not telling anyone to take advantage of the program, but this came not sealed.
Get your money back.
So as soon as it came, I wrote to them and I said the package was not sealed, and they said, okay, we are going to refund you, and you can refund it back onto your credit card if you use a credit card, or you can refund it into Walmart refund cash or something like that. That goes, if you have the app on your phone, it goes on there and you can use it right off that app. So we use peppers and onions very regularly, so I bought one of those. We use sliced strawberries regularly because if we don't have fresh fruit in the house, it's nice to have frozen fruit. Just so you know, some people don't like to use fresh and frozen fruit because they think, the baby's being loud, they don't like, they think that it's like a lesser quality, but this is actually fresher than the food you're buying in the store, because if they pick peppers in the field and then they send them to your store, they've been sitting for a few days. Or weeks, and there's good nutrition still in that. I'm not saying that the pepper itself is not nutritious, but these are picked and then frozen, usually within 24, 48 hours. So they actually have more of the nutrition stored. So these are good choices. These are not like lower quality choices. Chocolate chips, because who doesn't want chocolate chips in the house? And we got the mini ones because the minis spread better in like muffins and stuff. You can actually use less and get chocolate per every bite. Pasta's always good. Spices. Cinnamon is one spice that I run out of regularly because we use it so often. And out of all the spices I bought on the challenge, I did not buy, what's it called? Red pepper flakes again, because red pepper flakes are, we don't use them super often. Like one container lasts us a long, long time. So I didn't buy any of those, and they were out of onion powder. I would have purchased an onion powder, but they didn't have it. That was on my original one. Popcorn. Popcorn is a very cheap snack. We just make it on the stovetop. And it's very good to have. What do you need, Bob? He's calling for you. We have a child named Malachi, but we call him Bob. But if you got confused, we don't actually have a Bob in the house. So I bought 2 packs of popcorn because we use it regularly. Cheese we use very regularly, and so I bought 2 packages of it to put in the fridge, and butter. It can get a cheaper deal of butter at Sam's Club, and but I don't have a Sam's Club near me, so I can't drive there. Some of these things would have been cheaper at Sam's Club. In just a minute, you will see on this video the rest of our haul. So we were gonna save $200 from this. This is $100 worth of Walmart stuff, and I have $100 worth of stuff coming from Sam's Club. But because we don't live close to Sam's Club, I can only get certain things shipped. So the things that are coming are like oats and I forget, oats and rice and beans. Like there was stuff that's coming. You'll see there's a lot of bulk in the next video that's going to be here. This was the things that were smaller and really add to our meals. The only other thing that I bought that you'll see in the fridge for this challenge is I bought a gallon of milk on this order, because when I did the original challenge, we are not doing coffee on our challenge, like that's not being counted, but I forgot that they were going to use some of my milk in their coffee. So I got milk so that they can continue drinking coffee during the challenge, and I can continue using my milk during the challenge, but we will be freezing some of that. Anything else? Oh, when we get the next order you're gonna see in a minute, we are going to have another bag of flour. The flour at Sam's Club is cheaper, but we are going off challenge today for lunch because we have friends coming and we're making pizza. And so I don't have enough flour in my challenge video to make pizza. So we're gonna open this, make our pizza, and then this will be, we'll use it later to extend the challenge, and you'll see that in another video. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you in just a minute with the Sam's Club. Hey guys, so I showed you what we got for our Walmart haul from the savings of our grocery challenge, and this is what I got from Sam's Club. So the first haul was about $100. This one's about, I think it's $101.50 or something like that. So anyway, the last one you saw for Walmart was many small things. It had spices and things like this. This is more of my bulk items. So what I got, well, this I haven't actually got. I'm getting this size of pepper because I'm out of pepper in the house, but I wanted to show you. It's this size container of pepper that I'm getting. Long grain rice, 25 pounds, 12 pounds of pinto beans, 12 pounds of black beans. So we've been eating a lot of beans on this challenge, you would have seen, and it was about a 12-pound bag that we've eaten so far. So, yeah. Hi.
Hi. What are you smiling about?
You guys playing a game?
Yeah, we're pretending to be firefighters, so we're hiding, and someone has to come find us in our hiding spot.
But they have to keep their eyes closed.
Yeah, the firefighter has to go around trying to feel for the person, and the other people are hiding. So anyway, okay, I bought a 25-pound bag of flour. It is cheaper by about $1 at Sam's Club than it is at Walmart, but you saw I had some in my Walmart haul too because we use flour a lot and I needed it last week. Rolled oats. This is a better deal, and I just found these. Maybe these have been in other stores for a while, but Members Mark has not been available in my store. These are cheaper than the Quaker Oats or whatever that they sell, but just as good quality. Okay, applesauce. We use a lot of applesauce, and being a family this large, getting one this size, even if we have to open it because someone's sick or something, we can easily go through the rest of the jar before it goes bad, so that works well for us. These are the best deal of any of the stuff on the thing. You can buy smaller ones and it's not a bad price. This saves you a ton of money compared to the little packets you can get at Walmart. And so these will stay forever on your shelf. I mean, not forever, but they will stay a very, very long time on your shelf in this vacuum sealed state. And once you open it, put it in a jar and put it in your freezer, and it will last months and months in your freezer like that. And you can use it directly from your freezer into the food you're making. So we got coconut oil. We use this a lot in place of butter because this is about half the price per ounce as butter. When we did this whole challenge, I should have bought coconut oil on the challenge, but when I first started putting things into the Walmart app, I didn't realize I was going to order some stuff from Sam's Club. Had I thought about that, I would have ordered that because it would have been cheaper than the butter, but then I continued the challenge as we've been doing it. And then dry milk. This may be something that you need to look at the price in your area. For Maine, dry milk costs, in Maine, milk itself costs $4.27 for a gallon of whole milk. That's the kind of milk I buy. So whole milk, $4.27. This whole bag, Mark can help me do the math because I figured it out, but this bag is 5.5 gallons and it was $18. So it's 3 something a gallon, 350-ish.
Yep.
A gallon. So it's about $3.50 a gallon. So I'm saving like 70 cents a gallon on this. We mix this up in our baked goods. So if I'm making like muffins, I'll add the dry stuff to the dry ingredients in the muffins and then just add water instead of milk in the liquid step. Or we can mix that up and use it just like you would use milk after mixing it in a jar or whatever. So this was like $100 worth of food. I know there's not a whole lot of selection here, but there's a lot of grains and this would last us a very, very long time. You saw that we've been making a lot of bread on this challenge, and a 25-pound bag lasted me like 12 days for all that bread goods that we were making. That fed our whole family, plus my mom comes for meals about once a day. So she either has a meal with us or I send bread with her because she likes bread. So she'll take bread down to her house to make herself a sandwich or something. So she was eating a lot of, like, she was part of our flour consumption, at least for that. So, and the oatmeal lasted us almost 2 weeks. So these packages would last for a long time, especially if you have a smaller family than ours. So this is a way to use the money that you're saving from eating cheaper meals to be able to then put food in your storage so you can have better food going forward. It's easier to just make a meal because right now I could easily grab any type of frozen meat I have in the freezer, put some beans with it, and we have tacos. Oh, beans and rice. We got tacos going quickly. So yeah, help save money. So we will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows. Thank you for joining us for this shopping video.